Sanchez makes sense for Dallas?
Perfect sense. This makes perfect sense for Dallas. First of all, Jerry Jones ideally would like to put the best football team on the field. That can also put the meat in the seats. That's also interesting. Mark Sanchez, in this regard, fills the capacity. What are you laughing at, Stephen? Mark Sanchez, See, you just downplayed the preseason, right? So now you want to play up the preseason, or do you want to play up the last time Mark Sanchez played most of a season, which was 9 games for the Eagles 2 years ago, had a QBR of 59. Now, we're not talking about a star starting quarterback in Mark Sanchez, obviously, although he has that kind of level of fame and notoriety around the league. But as a backup, you're talking about as a veteran backup to Dak Prescott at you're going to do better than Mark Sanchez at this moment, who you don't have to give up anything for. You just sign him for the money, no draft picks, no nonsense. Who's better than Mark Sanchez out there that you're going to pick up? And who has the kind of not just QBR, but Q rating that will make Jerry Jones happy. He's perfect.
Well, first of all, keep your rhetorical questions minimum on this show, Max Kellerman, because I got answers for you. I don't want you just asking a question. How about Geno Smith? Yes, better than Mark Sanchez as far as I'm concerned, simply because Mark Sanchez has a history of ineptitude. That's right, I said it. Because Mark Sanchez has a history of ineptitude, the jury is still out on Geno, not outside of New York, not in New York. I know New York is done with him. We're done with him.
But Geno Smith, jury is not looking good, Stephen A.
Listen, I wouldn't have a problem. I pondered a thought. I would have a problem if the Dallas Cowboys went out and got Christian Ponder. But let me say this, because this is hilarious. The last 4 years, Mark Sanchez played in New York City. He was more famous for his hairdo and who he dated than his game. Then he leaves, he departs, he goes to Philadelphia. He shows up for a few games right up until the moment you believe in him, and then he stinks up the joint, okay? Then he comes to Denver this year. After Philadelphia is just done with him, he comes to Denver this year, and he loses out to a Trevor Siemian, who was drafted in the 7th round in 2015, didn't throw an NFL pass last year. So essentially, he's a rookie, a novice, breath smelling like Similac, wet behind the ears, and somehow he found a way to beat Mark Sanchez. And you're telling me Mr. Butt Fumble himself, okay, who ran into a whole bunch of beef, pork, or whatever you want to call it, when his face got planted in a backside of a defender on a Thanksgiving night a few years back. And you're telling me that dude, Mark Sanchez, is a good fit for the Dallas Cowboys? Let me tell you something right now. Yeah. Here's what's a good fit for the Dallas Cowboys. Here's what makes it hilarious. Once again, they got somebody that's going to provide a headline. They've got somebody that you're going to laugh at. They got somebody that you're going to scratch your head like you got dandruff over. They've got somebody that you're going to look at and say, hey, you know what? I can't believe they've done it again. These are the Dallas Cowboys. Just when you think they are done being the accident waiting to happen. Just when you think that enough's enough. The weed and people getting in trouble and Tony Romo hurting his back because he doesn't know how to slide. And then on top of it all, we ain't even getting to Randy Gregory. Oh, he won his appeal and his suspension is going to be reduced. Let's have a celebration. Everybody forgetting the fact that why he was celebrating, why he was suspended to begin with. Forget all of that other stuff. Forget the dudes robbing the department store of drawers and some cologne. Forget all that. And the list goes on and on. You know what? I'm going to take it back. I'm going to announce it on national television, y'all. I'm going to make some news today. You know what? Maybe I am a Dallas Cowboy fan because they make me laugh. I cannot believe the things that they do to make me feel so good about watching football. The Dallas Cowboys are an accident waiting to happen. They are a joke of a franchise as far as I'm concerned, and they bring this on themselves. All the talent that they have, they continuously get in their way just to steal headlines, and this is the latest example. Thank you, Cowboys. Mwah, mwah.